Just kind of hang out for a second. I'll be ready here in just a minute. I just got done cooking, so. I forgot you guys had a hot mic. Alright guys, we're going to be going live here in just a moment, so sit there and kind of behave yourselves in the chat. If you're in the chat or if you're listening, don't forget, go ahead and share the video link in your friends, family's email or whatever. I'm not entirely sure how long I'm going to be able to stay up, but, you know, in the background you can hear my kids, my wife, and everybody, so I may pop off here a little bit here and there, but anybody that's in the panel can be as boisterous and, you know, happy and whatever as they want. But anyway, we're going to be starting in about 5 minutes. That should be plenty of time for me to get caught up to what I'm doing here. What's happening? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in for another Mystery Firearms Theater 3000. I don't know why I have a snowy background. That wasn't supposed to be there, but I guess I do. Anyway, it's cold outside. It is very, very cold outside. Sometimes it is colder than it is warm around the country, and that's just something that we just have to deal with. Now, tonight, it is a normal night for Mystery Firearms Theater 3000, and Mystery Firearms Theater 3000 is basically a show where we take and we show off some of the best that Bubba has to offer. And tonight we are going to kind of do a little bit of a flyby on that, but primarily what we're going to do is we're going to treat this as a hangout. And we're just going to kind of, since it's New Year's Eve, we're going to run this stream until everybody just says, you know what, I'm too tired. I'll probably pass out before midnight, probably. And, but anyway, my kids are up, and you can hear them in the background talking and stuff from time to time. So occasionally I'll have to mute my mic and, go hang out with them and then come back. So, not a formal deal here. If you are new to the channel, definitely, leave a comment in the comment section. If you have been here for a while, go ahead and share the stream link with your buddies and let them know, come in here. This is a non-formal, not really a topic-driven, discussion this evening. This weekend, though, on the main channel, I encourage those of you who are not on the main channel, go over there and subscribe. Link in the description below. We're going to be talking about some of the shenanigans going on in Virginia, and there's a couple other things that I want to talk about too, politically related, and we'll kind of circle the drain on that a little bit, and then we'll have some good old-fashioned, gun building discussion as well. Probably going to be a 2-hour stream on that one. Anyway, if you are listening to this broadcast, you are on Zeke Shoots Live. This is the live streaming channel. So, anyway, guys, without further ado, I have a few people that are in the audience, and I would like them going down the line. Introduce yourselves. Let us know where you are from, and just kind of give us a soliloquy of who you are, and what brought you here, and everything, and maybe something you're looking for as far as a New Year's resolution. So we'll start off with Married. What's happening? Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year, everybody. I guess we're technically a little bit early for my area. Anyway, former YouTuber here. Haven't made videos in a couple years now, but hopefully getting back to that soon. And check me out here on YouTube or over on Gunstreamer now, or check out my Instagram sometime at Married with Gun. And as far as a New Year's resolution, I know I'm not going to follow through on it, so I won't even bother.
Nothing wrong with that, buddy. At least you're being honest. All right, Night Strike, you're next up.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Night Strike. I do hit or miss on my YouTube channel every Tuesday night at 10 o'clock. Zeke has commented and even showed up for one or two himself. But I also run guntube.org. I don't know if you guys have heard about that. I started before Gunstreamer, but I've had some growing pains with the platform because I'm the only person running it. Unlike Gunstreamer where they have a team, I'm by myself. So check that out. I've got a new site set up for it and everything is working. And Zeke, I wanted to mention that to you because I got live streaming working on that now.
Yeah, it's definitely something I want to hit up over there.
I on live stream again.
I have a lot of things going on my end, so that's why I only have gotten a couple of streams with you. So, as soon as I get freed up,
I am blaming you. Everyone's got life to deal with, man.
I'm going to be going out to California And I'm probably going to be
I'm sorry.
joining
I'm
you.
so sorry.
I'm probably going to be joining you more often when I'm out there because, you know, I'm not going to be near my setup. So, but anyway, yeah. Anyway, guys, definitely check out GunTube and hit up Night Strike on YouTube as well. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe his videos as well. Ninja, introduce yourself and then we'll get started here.
Ninja Scout. Find me on Gunstreamer, YouTube. I came here because I love AKs. Good people here. New Year's, I gotta work. That's all I plan on for the whole New Year.
Nothing wrong with that. You got to make the butter and the bread. You know, you got to make the money to, you know, butter don't make itself. But anyway, Happy New Year's, guys. I hope everybody had a very wonderful Christmas. And I know I did a pretty good job at Christmas. I mean, you know, there were things that I could have done a little bit better with Christmas. Maybe not spending so darn much. But, you know, kids enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. My wife enjoyed it. She insisted that I didn't get her anything, and I did anyway. You know how that works. But you know, I digress. I had a pretty good Christmas and everything, and Thanksgiving's been a pretty good one. This is actually the first stream I think I've done in like 3 weeks, if memory serves correctly. And on the main channel, this Saturday is going to be the first one. In definitely like 3 weeks, I think, as well. Just real quick, though, I'm moving live streams off of my main channel and onto my B channel. I mean, I might have 2 a month for a little while, you know, just kind of transition. But the main channel chat that I have been structuring, where it's news and politics for an hour, and then the gun discussion for another hour. We're going to be slowly moving that over to this channel here. Why? Because, you know, my primary audience on that channel is builders and people that want to come and learn something about firearms. Anyway, other than that, I got to discuss something with the kids in the background. I don't know if you can hear them. Somebody go ahead and talk.
Awkward silence ensued.
I'm too busy checking out the Bubba mug.
Hello, silence, my old friend.
Where do I get a Bubba mug?
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering. That is kind of a neat little...
It is a good looking mug. All right, so those of you just joining us, the premise for this video, or this style of video basically, is what we do is we gather onto the Discord. If you'd like a link to the Discord, feel free to email me, zeke@zekeshoots.com, and we can get you over in the Discord. Anyway, that being said, what we're doing here is we're going to be showing off some guns that Bubba has graced us with, and we're just going to kind of juggernaut through this real quick because this isn't the main topic for this evening. This one here I definitely wanted to share. This is the Mosin Nagant that Brastard shared the other day. It is a beaut. You know, sporterized Mosins aren't really that bad looking if you do them right. And this one isn't like really bad looking, but I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I don't know if you can see it in the Discord. It's the one with the camo stock, and
all I have to say is for the money invested in that rifle, the guy could have just gone out and bought a Remington 700.
Yeah, well, the best part is you're not even seeing what is the best part of the rifle yet. So, I apologize. I'm kind of eating at the same time. I haven't really had much time to eat, so.
I think a can of Hunter camo paint puked all over.
All right, now kind of looking at the business end of this thing. What do you guys think of that?
Oof. Missed the center just a little bit on that one.
Missed it by that much.
Oof is all he has to say, ladies and gentlemen. It's only a little off. I mean, you could throw a silencer on that, no problem. Ninja. Just a quick heads up. If you guys do share something in the Discord chat with the intent for it to be shared on Mystery Firearms Theater 3000, I cannot share anything with people holding guns. So just keep that in mind. This one here is another one by Brass Tard. This has got to be his. Oh, buddy. He knows how to offend in just the right places. It is a good-looking Hungarian kit, though. I like the bayonet. The bayonet that's on it's not too bad. What are you guys thinking about that? Is he in the chat yet?
I'm not sure what to think on that one.
He's in the chat.
Yeah, there he is. He's in the chat.
Neither am I.
If you guys are in the Discord, you guys are more than welcome to pop in. So, I mean, I appreciate everybody hopping in the chat as well. But at the same time, I don't mind if this is just a show with two people watching and every one of us hanging out, talking in the stream. You know, we've run into that a few times where I'm like, we've got so many people talking in here. Who's over there? Oh, wait. You guys have windows open. You're watching the stream. Okay, I gotcha. We're trying to tally up how many people are actually watching. Half the viewing audience is in the panel. So, I mean, nothing wrong with that. I don't see, but you know.
Zeke, I think the next one is a ZDC.
What's that?
I think the next one is a EDC.
Oh my god! Hang on. Let me get over there. I am kind of out of order, but you know, which is no big deal. And I apologize. I'm trying to eat and stay away from the microphone too, guys. So that's why I'm kind of ducking in and out of on the audio spectrum. That, and I've got a new mic, and I'm kind of trying to learn its hotspots. So, you know, it's like right in front of it, right here, right.
Did you get a Yeti?
Right here. I've got a couple of them, but this one here is I got a Yeti Nano, and then this the blue Yeti.
Cool.
But, yeah, they're good microphones. You just gotta tweak them and get them tuned up.
I'm using a soundboard, so
yeah, that's my next step. Oh my goodness. Good old British revolver. Oh, here I am thinking I'm playing Minecraft and trying to zoom. What kind of nerd am I? Oh my goodness.
Well, at least you like to play with blocks.
Well, I'm a builder. I build things.
The reason why I told you this looks like it's EDC because it looks like it's photographed in the same dirt as the rifle.
Yeah.
Probably right next to it.
Custom grip.
You get any grip bite?
Oh my goodness. Could you imagine shooting that thing?
Ooh, that would hurt.
Man.
That would hurt. It would.
You think...
Shoot it enough, you'd have a nice little crease right in your palm.
Oh, yeah.
It's a gun my grandfather brought back from World War II.
Is it?
It was made in 1860.
What happened to the grips? Wait, let me guess. Termites, right?
Oh my goodness, that's good. Oh my goodness. Moscato goes great with cod. Oh my goodness. So I made some cod for the family tonight. Some cod fillets. Like, like really nice thick cod fillets. 1 pound or one fillet was 2.5 pounds, right? Oh my goodness. It was so creamy and velvety. It's been a while since I've had good cod, and this was good cod. So.
Now you got me craving catfish.
Oh,
Thanks a
dude.
lot.
Well, it wasn't as good as catfish. Oh, I'll tell you. Oh my goodness, get some. Oh my goodness. Did I? I never did show you that, did I? I'm a commercial fisherman, so a lot of this stuff, I end up getting for free, because I just pull it out of the river, and I brought one home. I was like, "Hey, Declan, this thing's as big as you are." He's like, "Nuh-uh." And sure enough, I get home, and this thing's just as big as he is tall. So I was like, he's like, "What? This is crazy." And beautiful little lever action here. This is an AWAG share. This is when you want to go steampunk, but you don't want to do that like all the way, but you kind of want to stay tactical too.
No, that's mine.
That's yours?
That's the one I posted.
Oh, did you post that? Oh my goodness.
I just posted that because I saw that. You know what? If I got a lever action like that, I kind of want one, and at the same time, I kind of don't because you notice only the barrel and the stock match. The rest of the rifle is an FDE. I mean, if you're gonna go that far, why can't you get an FDE stock?
Well,
seriously.
Here's another thing. Why go through that much effort? Just spray paint it.
Right?
I mean, I like where he's going with it, but yeah, I mean, this is something that probably some teeny bopper thought up.
This was on Reddit earlier this year, and it's called the Space Cowboy.
The Space Cowboy. I can see that.
I think this is what we're going to start issuing in the Space Force.
I think the person that dreamed this up was eating space cake.
Space cake.
And then
They may have been.
looked at a lever gun and said, "Space Cowboy."
Brass Tard, are you actually here, or are you just in passing?
Passing what? Stones?
No, he's in the voice chat. I just.
I'm trying to figure this out.
Oh, you got it. All you got to do, it's like talking on a phone if you don't have a microphone.
Yeah, but I had the video on YouTube, and it was like double talking.
Oh, you might be able to turn or mute YouTube or whatever.
I did. I put it on the TV with Chromecast, and I have it muted.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, one of me is bad enough. Then you multiply it, and I just make a headache.
So don't
I turn a
feed you
headache
after
into a
midnight,
migraine.
and don't get you wet.
That's right. Don't get me wet, and don't feed me after midnight. Oh my goodness. This one here is a gigantic picture. Hang on, let me... Oh, somebody welded that mount. Oh no.
Found some gems there for you.
What were they doing? You know, there was a time where these guns were like given away. Oh my. Oh no. Oh no.
What did they do to the stock?
No. No. What is this? Is that dry rot? How do you do that? How do you get a rubber butt pad that dry rotted? Did you just leave it in the sun?
That's not dry rot.
What is that? A turd?
That's an old shoe that they folded up the sole of the shoe to create a recoil pad.
Oh no.
Maybe that's the shoe they threw at George Bush.
That probably is. Oh my goodness. Oh no, and then one for Warsaw. Okay, we'll get to that one. Oh well. I mean, I gotta say that weld ain't that bad looking.
Yeah, considering the other parts of the gun, the actual weld isn't bad. I mean, the guy knew what he was doing with the weld. It was just,
I mean,
it was just in poor taste.
Poor taste is. I think the shoe just does us in on this one. Yeah, it's beautiful stock. Oh my goodness. Jeep guy, what's happening? Happy New Year, bud. Oh,
Well,
there's
you know what
switch
they
pod.
say.
I missed switch pod.
If the shoe fits, mount it to
Raymond,
the end of your
what's happening?
rifle.
Oh yeah, yeah. If the shoe fits, wear it.
No, mount it to the end of your rifle.
Here's one for Warsaw. Gas tube mounted optic. What kind of sight? What? That can't be. That cannot work. Unless
That's
that's
one
a-
of those
is that a-
SKS. Was it M's or D's? You know, the paratrooper ones.
Yeah,
It's got a mag. Either that or it's got one of the duckbill mags.
I've seen them factory with that short barrel, but yeah, that could be a Tapco mag or Pro mag or something.
Sacrilege.
There he is. We got him out.
Optics on forearms or gas tubes are gay.
I'd like to know how you aim with that. How do you aim with that like that?
Very, very carefully. Very
Retarded.
carefully. Oh boy. I like how it like lights up who's talking on the chat window there. So anyway, since we've got two new guys here, Brass Tard, why don't you introduce yourself, and then after that, don't forget to plug your channel. Tell everybody where to find you, and then Warsaw, you after him.
What?
Introduce yourself, that way everybody knows who the heck you are.
Brent
in the-
762.
Yep.
I have a channel on YouTube.
He's like a general jack of all trades. If you guys like improvised firearms, that dude is the guy to go look at. I mean, he really shows you how to get rid of bees too. That's another plus. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw that video of you walking around the barn shooting the bees,
Yeah, with the Mini 14.
yeah, my wife looked at me. She says, No.
Yeah, they were lost.
No, like I got like 200 blanks for my AK and I don't ever use them. That's a good use for them.
Yeah, and I found those blanks out in the desert. They were free.
Where'd you find all them the rounds? You know the ones with yellow tips and all that.
Which ones?
The what picture was it? Where you got them under the Mosin?
Oh, just from the desert.
Really?
That kind of stuff out here everywhere.
Jeez.
Before I got sick, there was a gun shop that would give me 13 cents for each one of those.
Really?
And there's millions of them in the desert. It's from anti-aircraft fire. They fired millions of those 40 millimeters, 75, 90 into the sky in this whole region. And they
Good
just used
Lord.
the mid-space as the backstop. So these things went up into the sky, and if they didn't hit a drone or something, they fell back down to Earth, and their people used them for reloading. Just for like plinking round.
Huh. That's a
And you can
mighty
stumble
good
across
plinking
stuff out
round.
here. I find high explosive ones too, every
Nice.
so often. It's kind of
Huh.
spooky walking up in one of those.
That's crazy. But I mean, you know, you get what was that? An old firing range or whatever, or proving ground or whatever back there. They still have it back there, don't they?
Yeah, it's Fort Bliss.
Mm-hmm.
They pretty much used the whole region around El Paso as a military training at one point or the other.
Huh.
And during and after World War II, they were taking everybody's ranches and kicking the families out. And so they wanted to make it real dangerous, you know, so that people would leave. They shelled cattle herds. They ran tanks through people's homes when they left. They did a lot of bad stuff, and that's why there's shells everywhere. And Congress finally in the 50s stepped in and stopped it. And the little town I live in now is the last piece of land that they were going to take that they didn't get to take. And we're surrounded by the military base.
Good Lord. Huh. Well,
Like we were hiking about a week ago, and my friend found a real big piece of shrapnel from a 4.2-inch mortar. It's kind of rifle mortar.
huh.
So I guess I grew up with that stuff. I grew up finding 30-06 blanks and pieces of shrapnel and just army stuff. I don't even know how to describe it. Things that the government would lose, little pieces of equipment, tools, bolts, just things you don't even know what they are, stuff that falls off of trucks, stuff that falls off. I found belts of 308 that clearly came from helicopters.
Just
would find
laying
them
there.
sometimes- Yeah, just laying there. Where the helicopters would fly a lot, I guess they got flight pass.
Yeah.
And every so often, if you go hike in that area, you'll find belts of ammo. The little short ones, maybe like 10, 15 rounds.
Still, you know, 10 here, 10 there. That's enough to satisfy your plinking needs.
I'm sure they've lost other stuff. I'm sure that like somebody probably dropped an M16 out of the helicopter and they never found it.
Oh, well, you know what? I'm going to be coming through town here soon. What do you say we go out there and look?
I was told a story that back in 2000, one of my friends, he said he had a son-in-law and he had to leave the army over this, but he was out on maneuvers at night and he lost his M16A2.
Oh.
And he had to leave over it. I don't know if it was stolen. He just lost it in the bushes. I don't know if it's still out there.
Oh, that would suck.
Gonna say, with all the stuff you find laying around, old military hardware, 3-6 Marines might need you at Lejeune.
Yeah, no
I'd
kidding.
love to go look around. And then my uncle said some of his friends found an M1 rifle that was all messed up. And I've actually got to shoot a Colt 1911A1 that had matching serial numbers, 1943 vintage, that somebody found out there back in the 80s. It had some pitting on the top of the slide by the front sight, and it had a brown patina to it. Other than that, it was in great shape. So I'm pretty sure it wasn't lost back in World War II. It was probably lost in the 70s or 80s. That was probably one of the coolest things I've ever seen that somebody found.
That's definitely something I want to go out there and look at.
We found a bunch of tanks one time. That was a lot of fun. A bunch of M48 Patton tanks. and they had plaques on the back of them that were in Italian. So I guess they were sold or lend-lease or I don't know to Italy, and then they were brought back here and used for target practice. But they no heat rounds or anything, just training ammunition was used against them. And the ones that were closest to where the guns were mostly fired had dents in the armor, and the ones that were furthest away were like immaculate. They still had the engines in them. They still had the 90 millimeter rifled cannon. They had the machine gun mounts. Unfortunately, they didn't have the machine guns in them, but everything was there. It looked almost like you could bring some batteries and some fuel and start them up.
Jeez.
I was gonna say I would have to try to bring it home.
Yeah,
I need one of them.
But also, a lot of people have gotten blown up too. Gotta be real careful. Within maybe like the past 5-6 years, two different groups getting scrap metal have gotten blown up. Some ladies, I guess they had a 40 millimeter grenade or something. I just read this in a paper, and they threw it on the ground and it blew up and it peppered their legs with shrapnel. And then there was another group of some guys, and they were getting rockets and stuff, and they were taking them to a scrapyard, and they were dumping the dirt or something out, and one of them blew up, and it disemboweled one of the guys, and the other guy, and these are people from my town, and it blew his eye out, and it blew one of his fingers off. And they had borrowed the truck supposedly, and when EOD got out there, the guy that owned the truck was out there trying to get his truck, and they told him no, and supposedly they blew the truck up in place because it had all kinds of stuff in the bed.
Good Lord.
Oh, man.
There's some very interesting things going on around here.
I want to know what the insurance adjuster said on that claim.
Oh, I know. That's not act of God. That's a little something else there.
Remember, kids, don't pick up rockets or grenades.
If it looks shiny, don't pick it up in the desert. Gee, Chris.
Exactly.
I mean,
And
you gotta live in. Yeah.
The guy that lost his eye, he goes around town sometimes telling people he's going to get millions of dollars from the government, and because they should have had more like security to keep him from going out there. You know, it's like there's already signs that tell you not to go out there. You already know that stuff's dangerous. Like it's on you if you get blown up. You know, messing around.
Yeah.
He hasn't got any money yet, but he's even been on the news before. So he's going to be a millionaire. And I doubt it.
I doubt it too. I mean, they'll continue things until he's dead.
And then there was I guess some kind of soldier or somebody in the military back in the 80s picked up a sub-munition, like a bomblet.
Yep.
And threw it back on the ground and it blew up and killed him.
Good
and then
Lord.
There was like an instructor pretty close to where I live back in the 80s, and he was showing him how to use the law rocket, and he put it up on his shoulder and the motor blew up when he pulled it or pushed the button on the trigger. And it didn't kill him, but it hurt him really bad.
Good Lord. Yeah. Who needs to who needs to go to Bosnia to wonder if you're going to get blown up by a mine that's left around? Jiminy Christmas. Brastard's got it in his backyard.
Yeah, there's been a lot of that stuff floating around. Maybe a few weeks ago at one of the Goodwill stores, somebody turned in a live hand grenade. I think it was a pineapple grenade because they said it was like an antique, but it was a live one with explosive in it.
Yeah, I mean, you would have to know that, right? I mean, you would have to. I mean, I would know it's a live one.
Yeah, we would, but a lot of people probably wouldn't. You know, their grandpa had it, or somebody found it out in the desert decades ago, and they just had it sitting on the shelf. And then somebody dies, and they get all their stuff and take it to Goodwill. It's happened to a lot of people around here. They have artillery shells in their backyard or in their garage.
It just baffles me, that much stuff just gets lost. Oh, I mean, well. I mean,
I don't know. I'd try to get one of those tanks.
Yeah, me too. We're bringing a couple of gallons of gas or diesel.
Thought about it. I'd go out there in a big dust storm. Fill it with gas, start it up, and drive it away.
Yeah, Riemann says $1 million from the government for messing with live ordnance.
Hey, I got a good one.
Huh.
Back when I was younger and a lot dumber, I did dumb things, and I went to this wonderful program called Job Corps. and I went to Earl C. Clements Job Corps in Morganfield, Kentucky. It used to be an old Army base called Camp Breckenridge. Back then in the 80s, yes, I'm giving away my age, they still had some of the original barracks left. I mean, the old wooden type barracks built by German POWs. Well, they were tearing some of them down before I went to school there. I was a student aide in the fire station. They had a fire station on campus. And the fire marshal was telling me they were tearing one of the buildings down, and apparently some soldier, they don't know when, was attempting to steal some frags, because this had to be back in the day because these were the old pineapple type. They found 3 of them hidden in a wall. And of course, nobody knew what to do with them because there wasn't a procedure with them, so they just picked them up and carried them out of the building. They were live grenades, and they had this one guy was being safe, holding one in his hand with an outstretched arm out the window of their truck as they drove down the road. So I'm asking, what did y'all do with them? It's like there's some reservoir nearby, and they threw them in and just drove away. Didn't pull the pins, nothing. To this day, they're probably down on the bottom of that reservoir somewhere.
Yeah,
I go nugget fishing.
Anyone up for a fishing trip?
I don't know what condition a hand grenade would be in if it's been submerged in water for about 40 years, but
You'd be amazed.
But that's my story.
Yay, Kentucky.
So anyway, Warsaw, what's happening? Introduce yourself to the viewing audience, and you got a kick-ass story like that.
Story as in what?
I'm just messing with you. Tell everybody what you do.
WP here, Warsaw Patriot. I do a lot of wood graving and a lot of 2A content. You can find me on YouTube and Gunstreamer, and yeah, Warsaw Patriot.
He does woodworking and everything on his YouTube channel. Actually, pretty interesting stuff. You guys should go and check it out. He does a little bit of gaming here and there too, so a little bit for everybody on that. So anyway, guys, as far as the Bubba guns, what's the worst thing you've come across? Warsaw, you chuckle. Tell.
Look at what he just posted with that revolver.
No, that's not the best one. The best one I'd say is this chrome and lime green gloss.
Oh my
Scroll
God.
up. Yeah.
I don't see it.
Scroll up, you can see it. There's a whole bunch of them I found this past week. A lot of good ones.
Oh my God! Shield my eyes.
Yeah, you definitely have to shield your eyes from this one. This one is pretty bright. Who?
Why?
That's not even a pimp gun. That's a gun that you. This is a gun that I don't know many women that would want to carry that thing.
Actually, I'm more concerned about the gun above it. Was that a C96 or something? What the hell is that? What did they do to that gun?
Oh no. I'm not even sharing that one. No.
Which one? Yeah, I found that.
Hi, my name is Warsaw. Do your eyes bleed enough?
Not bleed. How about pull your hair out of your head?
No. Scroll up. Look at the Uzi. Look at the Uzi that's a couple up that he posted.
All right,
That one's
I'll
pretty
look
good.
at the Uzi. Let's see what the Uzi looks like.
Yeah,
I got so
I'll
many
tell you-
windows open. It's hard to figure out what's going on here.
It's either an Uzi or it's a Mac. I don't know. It's one of the two.
This is the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
I found out, like, what is this thing?
Is it?
It's gotta
I'm
be
not-
like from Metal Gear or something.
How is
Looks
this
like
thing?
a C.
Is this
C96, but it doesn't. What is this?
the
I don't
scope
know.
is
Where did you
bigger
find
than the
this?
gun?
Link us.
I don't have the link anymore, dude.
Oh my God, what's wrong with you?
Here, go there. Go to the link to that website there for it.
Here we go.
Tactic Hello. Oh my goodness. Mom,
What's the
check
packet
out what
for me
I
again?
just made. Honey, you shouldn't.
I mean, the drum. I can see the drum on there because we all want more ammunition. That's fine, but I'm pretty sure you're breaking the law with the foregrip and the stock. But you're not with that barrel that short. You're not gonna hit anything, no matter how big a scope you put on it.
Look, how about the charging handle?
I like the charging handle. I like the carry handle, and I love that something like that. You think you need a scope that's that big? It's definitely something you're gonna. I mean, that's a deer slayer at 1,000 yards, bud. Right there.
I mean, come on, guys, you're overcompensating with the wrong accessory. Okay.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, there's a whole lot worse, Zeke. I'm finding.
No.
Oh, I've seen worse. So scroll up. You'll see your eyes beast open.
I can't.
You stop. You stop right now.
You missed out on a whole season of time looking for this stuff.
Is this in spray painted? This Tokarev?
I don't know. Probably.
Man alive.
It's Soviet red. I like it.
Maybe. The least they could have done was spray paint the trigger the same as the slide.
Better chrome it.
Yeah, that probably would have looked alright. Let's see here. What's another torturous thing you've shared?
What's this knife thing? That's what I've been wanting to know what this is.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Someone's mounted the bayonet on the wrong end of the gun.
Could you imagine? I mean, who does this? Who does this?
God.
So it's like someone stabbing somebody with the freaking handguns magazine.
Warsaw, you're banned for a week from sharing things.
Oh, my banned.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
No, I'm not banned.
I'm not even here that often, and I agree.
Yeah. Nice.
That's an augmented pistol whipper.
I want to see someone tap that mag in.
Oh, ow, yeah.
Wow. As I said, they put the bayonet on the wrong end of the gun.
Hey, I think you're gonna be suffering doing mag changes.
Look up what Warsaw posted. Did you
Look
see
at
the
this
M1?
Sega.
Look at the M1 carbine.
That's a last-ditch device, like if you're out of ammo, you can eject your magazine toward the enemy.
Oh, boy. What on earth?
What the? Huh? Shame on you.
I'm not the one that built this atrocity.
No, but you're making us look at it. Shame on you.
Hey, you wanted Bubba builds. This is your stuff, man.
Oh my
A
god.
Nagant revolver. Is that a Krebs custom break?
You should check out this MP5 AK build this guy made in the Middle East.
Look 6 down at the M1 carbine that got bumped. You need to look at both of them.
I don't know if I have that. Oh my goodness! Look at all these SKSs. Oh, I don't know how. Oh, Warsaw.
Your worst nightmare is here.
Warsaw.
This is the ugly one. Oh my goodness. Actually, oh my goodness. Oh, please be photoshopped.
Maybe not.
Is this real? Please tell me it's a repro. Who spends who spends their $200 tax stamp on something this stupid? Probably somebody would be surprised.
I mean, they put an A1 AR-15 grip on there, and then they put the underfolding stock. Look at that barrel! What did they do to that carbine?
Hey, why are you making fun of my gun?
And why do they have the 30-round magazine in it instead of the standard? What was it? 20?
Here's another thing. Look at the front sight. It's lower than the freaking rear.
Well,
how do you hit anything with that?
This other one's got an expertly crafted pistol grip that has been grafted onto the bottom of the stock.
Well, that doesn't look as bad as the other one.
We'll throw an underfolder stock on this thing, and we got us a date.
I mean, they need the underfolder on this one, right? Because this one, at least some thought was gone into the pistol grip. Okay.
Oh, good God!
But the rest of no.
What is this thing? Is this an attempt at Vietnam paint, or what? What is this thing?
I have no clue where I found that, Zeke.
It looks like it's a pistol brace.
Call it the vomit gun.
The vomit comet.
More like the vomit gun.
Let's see here. What else we got here? Those were shared last week. This one don't look too bad. Here's one of the more vanilla ones that Warsaw shared. It's an Egyptian. No. It's an Egyptian stock, but that's Romanian. That's a Wasser 10. Yeah, that's a Wasser 10. Yep, Egyptian stock. I've been actually looking for one of them. Neuter dong grip on the front. And an optic rail of some sort on the front on the gas block. Oh, lordy. He's got everything on this rifle except for a sling.
Never been done before.
He made a custom.
High drag, low speed. But he's got a shorty slab side.
Made a custom DMR.
Yeah, we'll call it that. You watch, one of these days, somebody's actually going to think we're actually trying to be offensive. And they're going to come up and they're going to be like, why are you guys making fun of my gun? Woo? I'm going to be like, come on, dude. You were trying to troll everybody.
If we were trying to be offensive, you would know already. I mean, look at some of these. Oh, my God.
Look at the optic mount on this bad boy. And what is this stock?
Which one
is that?
this?
A Sten stock? Oh my goodness, the one that's got the aluminum waffle.
Oh boy!
And whoever did that optic mount system, I'm sorry, needs to be horse kicked in the face.
Look at the weld on that thing. It looks like chewing gum.
Here's a question. Why so high to begin with?
Co-witness, bud.
That's not co-witness, my friend.
Oh no, that's co-witness.
And what's that freaking foregrip? What is that? Oh, you know what that looks like?
A dildo.
No, no.
Went to the adult superstore.
No, Zeke. That looks
And
like
it's an automatic. Look, it's got a third pin.
No, Zeke. I think that's a freaking piece from a plane. You know those planes they use for sanding and cutting up wood.
It does look like that, doesn't it? Oh no, that is exactly what that is.
It's a part of a plane.
Yep. For those of you out there that have no idea what a plane is, it is not the thing that flies in the air. It is something you use to shape wood. But I hope that that's what that is.
This has got to be something from the Middle East. There's no way.
Looks like a reshaped Hungarian pistol grip.
Wait. Look at the end of the stock. That's a crappy weld job there too.
Look above the front trunnion rivet, the front one. It looks like they welded the rear sight block to the trunnion.
I think they welded the gas tube too.
Well, that's the optic. That they welded the optic to that.
No.
The optic mount to the sight block. That's all welded there. That's the bubble gum.
No, but I'm saying the actual gas tube is welded with the sight block.
I wonder what this thing used to be.
Is there any markings on that thing?
The picture's too blurry.
Yeah.
This kid Warsaw doesn't know how to share really high quality photos with us. Thank God.
I could try.
No, we're good.
And by the way, I'm no kid.
You are totally a kid.
You're younger than all of us. You're a kid.
No, I'm not.
I posted another one at the bottom. It's an SKS, but I don't know how they got that large a magazine. I just don't know.
You see the green 1911?
Oh, good God.
Zombie gun. That or something from Chernobyl.
No, somebody really, really messed up a good ATI. Because you can tell it's got the FX engraving still on the slide.
So what's the objective here? A duct tape butt pad? Is that what that is? And the duct tape is there to keep mag wobble out. $350. You want $350 for this SKS?
I mean, the only thing it's got going for it is the magazine. But why does the magazine need duct tape? I mean, I don't understand that.
It's probably got some mag wobble.
Oh, gee, yeah. A lot of Russian guns have mag wobble. It's just part of the gun.
Plus, I don't think without a stock is illegal to be selling. I don't think.
It falls
you need to have a
under
stock.
Certain. Well, if it's there's a gray area.
This was on Arms List Abomination, of course. So
there's a gray area as far as overall length.
Yeah.
In California, this would not be legal.
No. In California, the people that do mass shootings would be using one of those.
Yeah, with gibberish written all over it.
Sure they will.
And then married with guns. Oh my goodness.
I've seen that one.
The autistic AK.
It doesn't know if it wants to be a pistol or a rifle, but it's going to try and be both.
Look at how hard they reprofiled that stock. But the barrel goes through the sight block. That's pretty slick. Yeah, that actually is pretty slick. I like that. Not really, but I mean, when you really want an AK, but you really like your Luger.
Hope that
I mean,
from
I
Siphon
would have
can't.
liked the barrel to have been extended, through the front sight, but hey, do what you can.
Well,
Hope you don't miss.
Here's the thing. You are taking an AK and making it as reliable as a Luger.
Oh my God! Look at that moss.
Looks like it
What
was
did
at
they
one point
do?
an Egyptian kit. Oh, what is this? Married. You should be ashamed. This is not nice.
That certainly is a custom Moss 4956. Oh my God! What did they do to
Enjoy,
that
ladies
poor
and
rifle?
gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Looking at something like this makes people sterile. Unfortunately, not enough people, but
Actually, Warsaw, that last one looks pretty good.
That's actually real, by the way.
I'll be honest. That last one, Warsaw, that actually looks like a decent firearm.
Mm-hmm. It was
I
actually
would
called a
use that.
Stinger. It was called a Stinger back in the time period.
Yeah, that doesn't look that bad.
SwitchPod tells everybody, "Happy birthday!" I mean, no, sorry. Happy New Year. So,
Yep. Happy New Year's to you too.
He says he's at a party, but he is still watching. You see, that right there, that's the kind of people we need. Forward thinkers that are there at other things, but at the same time, they'd rather be with us. Honey, I love you. Yeah, we'll go out to the movies and dinner or whatever, but at the same time, under the table, he's watching the stream. What a trooper.
Right. Right.
This is the most important thing in your life. This is Zeke Shoots. Oh, Warsaw. Told you, banned, man.
No. That the machine gun he posted. That's all right. That's all right. I can
like,
deal with that. It looks nice.
Warsaw sharing all these. Is that an SK? Yeah, it's an SKS. Warsaw sharing all these things reminds me of somebody trying to tell the dog to stop licking out of the toilet bowl when there's poop in it. You're just not going to convince the dog not to.
Yeah.
And then the dog just wants to come lick you. That's Warsaw right now. The toilet bowl. The toilet bowl licking.
That dog in particular, or is this are we talking about another fictional dog?
It's a fictional dog. I'm just saying, Warsaw is similar in the behavior of that dog right now.
How dare you, Zeke? How dare you?
I'm sorry, guys. I keep getting pulled away. I'm at work. Which gun are we looking at now?
This steampunk machine gun.
That's called a Stinger.
Have we gotten past the colorful SKSs yet?
Yes.
Oh yeah. We haven't even. I'm just avoiding those.
I really want that plaid one.
The public deserves better than the onslaught of Warsaw. It is plaid.
Actually, Married with Guns.
SKS.
I like that one. I like that last one.
It's got character. I'll give it that.
Yeah, I think. It would go quite well with an old school Dodge Charger with the same paint scheme.
I would agree.
That's not an SKS. It's that other one.
A 1911 carbine.
No, I think that 1911 carbine is one of those British guns because in England they can't have pistols, so what they do is they get really long barrels for the guns and they put stocks on them too.
They can have some pretty legit looking DX though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, they can have great looking guns as D-acts.
Yeah.
Huh? That's a prototype. That's a prototype. That's an early one. Oh wow. Yep, that's not an SK. That's not an SKS.
It's an AS-44.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's not a Bubba gun.
No, the Russians bubbled that one themselves.
Yep.
Who they have made them?
That's purely Russian Bubba.
You mean a rubber?
Well, I don't know. I would go that far because then we'll get
A Dimitri special.
Holy cow! Look at this thing. Well, at least this guy's got the right idea with this pistol brace, so you can tell he's actually using the pistol brace as it's intended, because you've got this optic mounted. This thing looks like a Star Wars space cruiser.
I think he's got the optics mounted backwards.
It looks like an optic that Dr. Robotnik would use.
I don't know. I don't think Robotnik would use that. It's too low tech for Robotnik.
Well, yeah.
He'd have to, craft a way to hold it while he's in that egg of his all the darn time. So maybe if he could, if it had like a crew serve mount on it.
Oh my! Look at this thing. I like their use of the Magpul forward grip on the stock.
That might be one of those California specials.
AMD 65 brake.
Yeah, I think that's one of those California compliant ones.
Yep, that's all Zeke gets to shoot when he goes to California.
Rub it in. I'm sure there's somebody down there with something cool.
How long are you going to be there?
3 months.
Well, if you get extremely bored, what I'm going to tell you is go to Arizona. It's right next door.
Yeah, well...
Are you going to be in northern part of California or southern? Do you know yet?
San Francisco.
Oh, San Fran. Yeah, you're screwed, buddy.
Yeah. Well,
You're totally screwed.
I've always wanted to see people that are mentally handicapped poop in the streets and throw fits about Trump. I've always wanted to see that.
You're talking about Governor Newsom.
Yes. I want to see where these people come from.
Well, don't worry because the last gun shop in San Francisco's gone.
Yeah, I know. Just a shout out, if you're a gun owner in California, you want to meet up? I'll be out there here in a few months. So just kind of a heads up. I'd love to get you on camera talking about how bad it is being a gun owner out there. Oh boy. That's a
You are a
laugh.
glutton for punishment, my friend.
Yeah, that's a petty laugh, by the way.
Your work must really hate you.
No, they're paying me very handsomely to go out there, but
Not
look at this
handsomely
thing.
enough.
This thing here, this is probably a.
I like that. As I said, it would look good with a Dodge Charger from the 70s.
It would. Oh gosh, yes, it would. It's even an AK. You get the best of every world here. It just needs like an 01 on the side of it.
Yeah. I mean, I could see myself maybe owning one of those and a Dodge Charger in the same paint scheme.
Yeah, it's got too many stars. So it's not that flag.
Yeah, right.
That and some of the stars are a little crooked.
Remember, I live in the South, so I see every day. I see a guy with a pickup truck that's beat up to all hell, but he's got this nice flag in the back of the truck. Just saying.
They always have the nice flags.
Yeah. The
I haven't
flag looks nicer
seen
than the whole truck.
I haven't seen Old Glory flying from a pickup truck in a long time.
I'm kind of gonna skip around here. I saw something that piqued my curiosity, and are we looking at a Play-Doh barrel?
Play-Doh, do barrel.
I mean, I'd rather acid etch. I'd rather acid etch the fluting in a barrel than try to Dremel it. Can you imagine how much heat they put into that barrel and them little stripes to just do that?
Okay, this is so wrong. What they did with this rifle.
Oh my god.
Is it partially bulged, or is that just the way it looks?
I think that's just the way it looks.
Yeah, that one flute is.
Someone had a time with the Dremel. I'll tell you that.
That right there is when somebody's on meth. That's what happens. That's what happens to a gun when somebody's on meth.
I have an idea for something.
You ever notice, like, when people are on, like, meth, they, like, could, like, write novels, and, like, they make so much sense, and you're like, but look at your teeth. And you're like, ugh. Yeah, no. That ain't worth it. No way.
I have this idea that would get me Bubba Gun of the Year, and I could probably sell 1 million of them.
Oh, no.
And y'all have my permission to copy it, build this, and sell it. You know the T&E part of like a machine gun mount? You know, the part that connects the gun to the machine gun, to the tripod? Make one of those that will attach to a Picapenny rail. So, and market it to Glock owners where you can mount a tripod on your Glock.
I'm not sure how I would think of that.
Scroll down to the flintlock.
Yeah, market it as an
Scroll down to the flintlock. Someone had way too much fun with that.
Well, I'm more curious about this Glock that just has like shapes and patterns in it.
It's for when you need all of the serration.
It seems somebody loves serration so bit too much.
I just, wanted to make sure that, if I did leave it somewhere, I knew which one was mine.
Right.
I did it there, bud. Now, I can say I don't think I've ever seen another Glock that looks exactly like this.
No, neither have I.
Bet it still functions 100%.
Oh, I'm sure.
Well, of course, it's a 9x19.
Makes you want to go buy one of those cheap police trade-in Glock 22s, and I would tell Zeke, hold my beer, watch this.
Oh, no!
Great.
I'd disappear into a closet with a soldering iron in the Glock 22.
Oh, soldering iron? I didn't think you could stipple on stippling, but my goodness, you have proven me wrong, sir. This ain't a bad-looking gun. Too bad, anyway.
I mean, I have to ask, how bad is your glasses prescription?
I wasn't even looking at the one I got up. I'll show you the one I was looking at.
Well, that one right there is what happens when Bubba hangs out with the mall ninjas.
Yeah, that's definitely a mall ninja gun there. This one ain't too bad looking. It's this Russian homemade 9x18 SMG. Actually ain't too bad looking. It actually looks like something that is legit. I mean, this almost looks like something that you see in James Bond.
It's
A
it's a
tactical.
I don't think that's a Russian.
submachine gun that feeds from Makarov magazines.
Ooh. Oh, wow, that one. Ooh. Yeah. No, thank you.
Yeah, I think that was in Moonraker.
I thought we had a discussion about this already.
Warsaw just don't give a.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care.
He's like, ban me. Try. I'll see what you got.
Yeah, I won't comply with YouTube. I won't comply with the system.
Unbelievable. All right, so I see we have a flintlock or something similar looking.
Well, it wants to be a flintlock, and then it wants to be something else. I mean, look at that thing.
Is that is it a magazine that's taped to it? And an M4 stock.
It's a magazine, yes.
If you shot that, everything would blow off of it and into your face.
It would.
People next to you would be eviscerated by pieces flying off of this thing. This is ridiculous.
But
Holy
damned
man.
if it wouldn't be beautiful.
It would be pretty. It'd be pretty.
What is that? 22?
Who knows? I'm not even gonna.
HMR. It looks like HMR
No,
22.
It's HMR.
All right, let's look at another thing.
That's not Bubba though.
What on earth is going on here?
I mean,
Is this a way to get around California laws? No, it's like the only thing I can think of. What am I looking at here?
Turn your gun upside down.
well,
but-
it's for the more cultured individuals that are used to turning their handguns to the different sides or upside down. The rifle is really
Oh,
meant
it
for
swivels. The stock swivels for your desired shooting position.
Yeah, so you don't have to turn the gun to the side anymore. You know, you just swivel.
Warsaw. Some people love Lugers. Some people really, really, really love Lugers. And people like this don't love Lugers. They just are stupid. What on earth is this thing?
I don't know what it is, but I don't think it knows what it is either.
Is it a Thompson pistol grip there?
It does look like a Thompson pistol grip there, yes. Why do you need a bipod? You're not going to hit anything with that.
That's what they call the "Oh, Bubba, no."
What happened? I don't know, Bubba.
I mean, the sight is a nice touch, but I don't think you're going to hit anything with it.
Probably a China Sport Super number one.
Number one.
Let's see here.
Well, you know, in North Korea, it's only Super number 2 because only the great leader's number 1.
This
Yeah, but he
one
doesn't do
here.
number 2.
This next one here. If you painted the stock like baby blue and put neons in the rail, it would probably look like you were actually doing something cool with it. But this just looks like you just didn't care. You just had a $300 rail sitting around. You just had nothing to do with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank God it's grainy enough where I can't really tell what that is.
Same here.
Oh, jeez. Here we go with the M1 Grand with the scope.
Actually, that's not M1 Grand.
The one I look at the bottom. That's just
Oh,
wrong.
yeah.
Pale horse
Yeah, that
hates
is.
us all.
That is, but if you look up to where you were posting the one with the pistol grip stock, that's actually a real thing.
That's
They
actually
actually
real?
they did actually make those. That's like the E2, M14 E2. So that's actually actually really did make stocks like that. So that's not a Bubba.
Oh.
So
Well,
those pistol grips aren't right, but again, they did make.
It's
stocks
not
like
the M1. It's the floor that it's laying on.
Well, no. Look
Har.
at the cat bowl between the cat bowl and the water bowl. Look at that. Hang on. Let's zoom in on this. Enhance.
Really?
Look
I need
look
to
at
talk with
that.
my cat.
My girlfriend is eating dog food.
I'm more
I need to
concerned
have a
about
talk
what's.
with my cat. The hell?
I didn't
Guess
know
I
they
better
made that
clean the
kind of
floor
rail.
under the food bowl.
At least the cat's well fed. Is that 9 lives?
Yeah, I think so.
Morris approves. Morris the cat. Meow.
Meow.
Meow. Some people don't think too hard. Others try too hard. I try to put myself right in the middle. I think a little bit, and then I don't. You see this, guys? At least he has a rail mounted to this thing.
It's in the wrong spot, though.
Yeah, it needs to be on the gas tube.
No.
Duh.
Hell no. Sacrilege right there, you're speaking, Zeke. Sacrilege.
Sacrilege.
Yeah, it's gay. Optics and gas tubes and forearms are gay.
It's a double barrel.
Armed Ape says about 11:30ish our time.
It's
He'll be
11:59
on.
here.
Yeah, he's he'll be on about 11:30. I'm getting pretty sauced here, okay? So just so you guys know.
After
every
all
day
these, I'm not surprised.
It's not every day I get 3 more days of work off. No, I've got tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I've got 5 days off. Oh dang. Huh. What am I gonna do? Oh my goodness. I apologize. I'm not even paying attention to the comment section. Thing's probably blown up. Everybody's like, "Why aren't you talking to me?"
There's only 10 people out there.
Raymond says he needs bleach for his eyes now. Poor guy.
I don't believe him.
He's probably only been turning around and looking at the computer screen when Warsaw's guns have come up. Matt Morrison, Happy New Year to all. What's happening? Excellent.
I'll find some
Troll, what's happening, buddy? Long time no see. I know a lot of people get busy during this time of year. Just we appreciate you stopping in. You know, this isn't one of them official Mystery Firearms Theater 3000s, but we're what on Warsaw? No. Anyway, we're trying to do our best here with this, and oh my goodness,
We drilled holes in the front side of the thing.
Well, at least it was a Springfield that they did it to.
Yeah, they're idiots to do it.
Is that?
It's real, dude. It's real.
It's got a rail. It's got the rail and the beefy pistol grip.
Here's something.
They may as well just bob the hammer. Lighten that load, guys. High drag, low speed.
Why didn't they skeletonize the
holes in
trigger?
their slide?
Oh my goodness, I gotta get off of this one. Holy moly.
I'm finding some good stuff.
The ultimate survival gun. The double barrel we just saw, taken a step further and actually commercialized.
Okay, what's this?
Because we all know we need a red dot on a 12 gauge.
Well, you know, if you need that, well, sometimes it's better to have some digital optics instead of the Grandpa's brass bead sight. You know,
Unless you're playing Far Cry.
A short barrel.
well, it's
12
Far
gauge.
Cry, Modern Warfare.
No, Modern
Battlefield.
Warfare doesn't have anything like this.
Modern Warfare, I have you know, is an
Actually, it does.
an elite game, which only
You
the
should see what they
finest.
do to the over-under shotgun. And you should see the one I use in Modern Warfare. It's awful.
Oh my goodness! Look at this
They
thing.
cut the barrel off. It's literally no press over-under. Oh my god, does that thing shoot?
Who knows?
I mean, I see it disassembled. Is that one of those, do-it-yourself kits?
It must be, or something.
Unbelievable.
What the hell happened?
Some people have no soul.
Did someone just decide to say, okay, we're going to stop here. This is a good stopping point. Let's not finish it.
Oh my goodness! And Warsaw keeps posting more.
Feast your eyes.
Okay, Warsaw, stop, please, please.
Why?
For our eyes,
Oh.
please stop.
There is
I
no
am-
stopping. You're in gun hell.
I am going to design the first bullpup muzzle loader.
No. For commercial enticement.
Okay,
Hey,
if you-
it'd be California compliant, I'm sure.
If you make the first bullpup muzzle loader, then I will have to go and make the first abreast muzzle loader.
The first what?
The first abreast muzzle loader.
There already are bullpup muzzle loaders.
There are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you fire it without getting the side of your head lit up?
And there's an SKS muzzle loader. Actually made by the rental or from China. It's very rare.
Okay, what am I looking at exactly?
It's best that you don't look.
It's best. That's just no. Dear God, no.
Oh, I got something for you.
Don't you dare!
I don't care.
Whatever. I do what I want.
Well,
It's
hold
my
on.
hot body.
There you go. Okay, that's it.
Alright.
What a cute Glock.
Get it for your girlfriend.
You might like it.
Okay, what is this?
Oh my goodness.
It's a Calico prototype. I
Huh.
remember when I was a teenager, I wanted a Calico really bad.
You didn't miss much. I can assure you
I know.
that.
That's what I heard.
All right, Warsaw. You've asked for it. I got one. I have one that will make your eyes bleed.
None of my eyes are bleeding, so I don't care. I'm finding good stuff, alright.
All right, guys. I think we should move to a different topic for just a few minutes. The kids want me to.
Oh, God.
Kids want me to go in there for a little bit, and
Uh-oh.
so we're still gonna stream, but just kind of talk amongst yourselves, and I'll be back here in a little bit. So
Yeah.
just you guys have no problem talking and carrying on. Just
Warsaw, what do you think of that one?
Which one?
the only bad thing is the guys can't see what you're talking about. So
They're better off not seeing. Yeah.
but anyway, yeah, no, just talk about whatever, and we'll come back to the Mystery Firearms Theater 3000 here in just a minute. It is 11:09 my time, so
It's midnight here already, and people are firing off everything in the back.
Oh, I'm sure it's gonna get pretty rowdy around here too. Ryan Fixer, what's happening? Happy New Year. But anyway, yeah, I'll be back here in a few minutes. I'm gonna spend some time with the wife and kids real quick, and then we're gonna do our New Year's thing, and then I'll be back. But anyway, you guys carry on without me. Pretend I'm not even here. Okay, good. Excellent. All right.
Right. Go on. Move on. All right. Warsaw, you need to stop. Just stop, please. Please. Just stop.
Yeah, at least the last one was good.
Hang on, I'll show you how to get him to stop posting.
I'm done posting right now.
I don't think there's a way. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Nice.
It's not a bad looking handguard.
Poor Riemann.
Well, looks like some sort of homemade gun.
I like that way.
That's brass sword.
All right, I'm done. I'm done.
You keep saying it, yet you're still here and gun heavy in hell.
I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know.
You're in
Why am I
hell.
still here?
You just can't look away.
You know what the truly scary thing is? We've been doing
People
this
that
now
actually
for
use these
several.
guns?
We've been doing this for several months now, and we
Yeah, we're
have
still
yet to
enjoying it.
run out of material.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah,
It's because there is.
out there. There's just
There's
people
always
out there.
more.
There's it's like there's always someone out there abusing a gun somewhere.
Oh, you want to see something really bad? Here.
No, stop. Stop.
You can't stop me, my friend.
Is that?
Hey, nice strike. Here's your ugly brother.
No, I think that's a Smith. No, that's not a Smith and Wesson, but it's.
The newest high point carbine.
That or it's
That
the
is-
newest model from Taurus.
No, that's not a Taurus. That's a trash gun.
I don't know what it is. I don't want to know what it is. I'm done. I'm done.
You can't escape the gun hell.
Now that is definitely a Taurus copy of a Mac.
Yep.
Don't understand why Taurus gets so much hate.
It's because they copy everything.
Hey, they make better Beretta.
They are literally the ones. Hey, you mind if I copy your homework? Yeah, just change it up a little bit.
Just a little bit.
That is Taurus.
Taurus makes a better Beretta.
Oh, a Beretta's actually forged. A Taurus is all. The Taurus PT92 is MIM. And what's really bad is Taurus actually brags about it.
Hey, they're still good shooters.
Yeah. I never heard of MIM till I went to Taurus's website. Now, mind you, this was like back in 2000.
I just wish Zeke would have changed from that god-awful red Glock on the screen.
Is that what he left up there?
Yes.
I'm scrolling down through all the guns, so.
Oh wow, that's one way to mount it. Tell me, guys, if you've seen this one before.
Seen that one.
Have you seen that one before?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, isn't that I had a breadwinner right there.
That is a solution looking for its problem.
Hey, nice strike. I got something for you, my friend.
Oh gosh. Oh.
Somebody wasted their tax stamp on that.
I want a shovel handle stock.
Okay.
That is one way to open a bottle. That's all I'm gonna say. One way to open a bottle. Okay. I'm done.
Keep saying that. You're still staying here.
I'm gonna continue staying here, but I'm done. It's just it. I
You're never
refuse to
done.
look at it anymore. Nope. I'm away from that.
It's funny that you keep looking at the screen.
Well, I've got 3 of them. Why wouldn't I look at the screens?
If you were done, you would be looking at the screens then.
It's hard to look away when you're surrounded by screen.
Get away from him.
It's like that Russian anti-tank weapon during World War II. What was it called? The PTR or something like that? 14.5 millimeter, world's biggest zip gun.
Okay, what is this? You guys ever seen this?
No,
Apparently
I'm not clicking back on that channel. I'm not. I refuse. I'm not going to.
Apparently this is a gun.
Looks like an RPK 74.
No, the one underneath it.
Well, nothing's popped up for me yet.
Oh, apparently somebody took away my privileges to actually post up more photos.
You've been denied.
Curse you all.
No, it does that sometimes. It'll just let you put like.
The Discord gods have spoken.
Yeah.
That or Night Strike put his boot on me.
I'm not looking at him. I'm not.
I was being sarcastic.
Give me a second.
Nope.
It looks like a PPS 43 mixed with the DPM.
There you. That's what.
Damn it, he came back.
Weird, I'll post stuff and the screen won't scroll up.
Huh.
Oh, I'm missing permissions to post stuff.
You overloaded it with too many pictures.
I think that's what we did, and Discord's hating us for it.
Oh, thank God.
All right, try it now, Warsaw.
All I could do is put up emojis and text. I can't post any more photos. Hold on, let me log out of the app.
Give me. You should be able to do something now.
Warsaw.
You good now?
Still nothing.
Still nothing. What the hell? Trying a different forum.
Okay, so I'm in Roundtable. I could do it there, but I can't do it to the other area.
Okay.
I think we might have overloaded it.
Yeah, Discord says we have met our maximum level of fun for the day.
Apparently, Night Strike controlled freaking Discord.
I did nothing of the sorts.
Try it now.
Being sarcastic.
Warsaw, try it now.
Now we can. There we go.
Well, someone just tried to post a picture in here, and it won't let me see it. It says missing permissions.
Yeah, give me a second.
This has got to be the ugliest looking gun I've seen.
Okay, there
It's
we
a
go.
real gun.
That's not real. It can't be.
That's real.
There's no way.
Yep.
It's a weird looking gun. I keep getting this missing permissions thing.
Yeah, give me a second. Give me a second. Pop out of the the thing and then pop back in.
Hey, nice trick. By any chance you have a Glock?
Nope.
Hey, try doing this to your Glock.
Nope. I'm not looking at it. Nope. Nope.
Yes,
Nope.
you
Nope.
are.
Nope. Nope.
Yes.
You got her, pal?
Dude, dragon
Yeah,
scale
I think
stippling?
so. Lovely stippling.
Do that to your Glock 44 or whatever it is.
Okay, what the heck is this?
The mystery is there's a gun in the picture. There's probably one laying in the weeds somewhere.
Let's see.
Raymond's like, claps hands together for the Discord gods. Anyway, guys, yeah, the pictures are streaming up right now. I just locked that down so anybody without certain statuses can't post. So you guys can post wherever you want.
Okay, what is this?
Looks like a red dot on a little pistol.
That's not that one.
Smallest pistol ever.
Is my phone picking up the gunshots? Suddenly, everyone got quiet.
It's all Warsaw's fault.
Yeah, blame me for having so much fun.
You mean for torturing everyone else? Hell yes.
At least I'm not the one who's being a party pooper.
What a nice looking Carcano.
I see that one.
Oh boy. Bubba's gotten into stock car.
So, Taking a shock. Seen.
Actually, the Turkish Mauser doesn't look bad at all.
All right, guys. I'm going to head out. Happy New Year, everyone. See you later. And you guys take it easy.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year.
Project Sauerkraut. That's like some old, like, German camel or something.
Yeah, that's like I said, it doesn't look bad. I mean, I'd like to get my hands on a 8mm Mauser, but what they're asking for them these days, no matter what they are, it's just ridiculous. I ain't gonna pay it.
I seen one today, $115.
Is it bubbled up?
No, but it'd probably blow your arm off.
Oh, okay.
The
Why is
stock
that?
it was missing screws. The stock was cracked. Like, I opened the bolt and tried to close the bolt, and I like had to pretty much slam the like. It was bad.
Please tell me it wasn't a K98.
It really didn't have too much. I almost didn't know what it was. I mean, it was so wore out. The tag on the gun said World War II. That's all the tag said.
No.
There was no markings left on the gun, period. It was just rough. I almost bought it. The lady at the gun store was like, "You could hang it on your wall." I'm like, I don't know.
I need to go find me like a really messed up Century AK or something like that.
If you're lucky, you can find an IO.
I'd take an IO to do what I want to do with it.
Okay, who made this thing?
I would just use it as a prop to make submissions to Mystery Firearms Theater.
Be back in a couple minutes, guys.
No. Come up with a custom AK that has multiple gas tubes.
How about this colorful CZ clone, wherever this is?
That's bright.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, I know what that is. That's real. I've seen it.
that's actually real.
Yep,
This one will make you shriek.
that
Yeah,
is
I've
the
seen.
compact version of the SAR Arms
Yep.
B6P, and they made a bunch of them with colored frames.
Yeah, I've seen them with sparkles and shit.
I haven't seen one with sparkles.
It was like purple with like sparkles or glitter. Like I don't know. It was something else.
Look at the one
I
underneath
have-
I posted.
What's that?
I don't know.
Is that Hillary?
It is. I'm like, what is this?
The Hillary edition. Why is it so ugly? Those colors do not go together. Red and green Christmas colors and Hillary grips and white sights.
Now that is one cool gun. I would not be a bit surprised to see someone around here where I work carrying that with them. But that Hillary Clinton 1911 made me think about this motorcycle I almost bought a few months ago. It was a Kawasaki Vulcan, and it was painted this metallic green color. I mean, it didn't look bad, and I was thinking about where could I get a big, like, Applejack cereal decal. I was going to put it on the gas tank. That's an interesting SKS. I'll take 2 of them.
I wouldn't.
I would. I'd strip all that stuff off of it and sell it. I mean, I'd sell all the stuff I stripped off of it.
You see that MP5?
With the one above it with the chain sling.
Well, and it has the leopard skin all over it.
Yeah, like I said, up here where I work, I could see someone carrying one of those around.
Well, you all have a good night. I gotta go to work in 5 hours.
All right. Don't be late.
Oh, I'm in charge tomorrow. I'm the only one there.
I know.
I won't be there all day. I got like 5 windows to do. And then I gotta go get my free AR lower.
I really want to do an AR build using a polymer lower.
Well, my next build is gonna be any other lower. I can make a rifle pistol. So it's gonna be a pistol. And after tomorrow at 5 o'clock, I'll have most of the parts for start to a good new. I will post pics on here. Just put together.
I'm just waiting for my engine to show up.
Alright, no, this is cool. So we made
All right,
a
later. Happy New Year, everybody.
I've been here.
There isn't a lot of gunfire tonight. Last New Year's, my God, it sounded like World War III out here.
Somebody was actually doing it.
What's this? Okay, that's an interesting PPSH. 41. I don't understand the hand grip in the front. That's just kind of bizarre.
That's how they do those in Pakistan.
Hmm.
What in the bubbed hell have you all stumbled onto now?
I'm surprised they didn't cut the barrels.
I might be wrong, but I think that's one of those 22 caliber knockoffs. Something about the
No,
bolt doesn't look right.
Which one of the
no,
PPSH?
that's
Yeah.
a PPS 831.
Also, look at the rear end. I think it's for an underfolder stock.
Yeah, it's got an AK rear end welded on it. Or some metal that would fit a underfolder. I've watched a lot of those Pakistani firing videos where they shoot guns up in the sky at weddings and stuff, and you see a lot of modded PPSH. A lot of them have shoulder.
It's kind of
They put their
dangerous and
grip.
stupid. The
A lot of cool
firing
guns.
there.
They got a lot of neat stuff over there, but they're really unsafe. They constantly muzzle sweep everybody. People are losing control of like machine pistols because it's legal to have full autos over there, and so they got a selector switch on everything. And dude will pull out like a 9 and empty it. I saw this one guy lost control of the gun, torqued down, and it luckily it ran out of ammo right before it went into the crowd.
It's crazy what they have over there.
Some guy was dancing. He had his underfolder AK, and he was dancing in the middle of like a whole bunch of people, and it was folded up. He was firing it on full auto up into the sky, and he lost control of it. And I guess it just made him kept firing, and as the gun came down, it swept into the crowd, shot some people.
Not good.
I've seen that happen twice. They're real unsafe over there. Bad. And it's pretty sad with all the cool guns they have. It's probably the most gun culture country besides us.
All right, guys, I think I'm going to jump off for the evening.
Same. Everybody, Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Armed, you still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
I didn't notice you were in here, man.
That's because I snuck in and I was just seeing what was going on, listening to you guys talk. I just got home, so I kind of stumbled in a little late, but I wanted to say Happy New Year to everybody.
Take care.
Happy New Year to you too, sir.
Yes, sir. Where's Zeke at?
He's taking a little break right now.
Okay, yeah, when he comes back, everybody's going to be gone.
You know what? Screw it, I'll stay up a little bit longer.
It's New Year's.
Hell, might as well do an all-nighter if I wanted to.
You got to work tomorrow?
Nope.
There
Thank
you
goodness. By the way, you just see that new video I posted?
The pen?
Yeah, I was thinking of that.
Yeah, I saw it last night right after you posted it. It's a nice pen. Where'd you get that from?
It was an heirloom. Some family member of mine gave that to me.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I was like, where did you get this? And he said, oh, I'm not going to tell you. I'm just giving this to you. And I'm like, all right, thank you.
It's cool as hell.
I mean, it's made by somebody. I just don't know who the hell makes it. I'm still trying to find out who has it.
Yeah, there ain't a name on it anywhere?
I'm still looking for it.
Take a picture and do an image search. maybe you get lucky and see there's another one out there.
Oh, here it is. Found it. That was sweet. They even got different versions of them right now.
Who makes it?
It doesn't say, just different sites that sell them on there.
Okay. Probably made in frickin' China for all we know.
I wouldn't say that. They're made of steel and some other stuff on them. Jeez, $25 for this thing?
$25 marks.
Hmm?
Let's see. Yeah, throw a quick shout out and Happy New Year to the guys in the chat. I see Reman, Scimitar, and Jeep Guy. I see you in the chat, boys. Happy New Year.
Hey, Armed.
Yo.
I'm wearing that Mitch helmet I was telling you about.
Is that the one in the picture you posted up earlier that I saw?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Had to make a repair to it. Remember telling you had been in a wreck?
Uh-huh.
I finally found some damage to it. You'll like the repair. It's cute. How the harness or the straps or the suspension, whatever you want to call it, mounts to the helmet. It has these hollow threaded inserts that go into the helmet, and it has these bolts that come in from the other side and screw into them. Well, one of them apparently, when I got rear-ended, got sheared off. And I'm like, well, crap, how can I fix this? Because I'm going to be in a war zone tonight. I haven't got my new helmet yet. So I go to Walmart and I go get a bolt, 2 washers, and a nut.
Hey, Armed.
Yo.
You see in the Discord the insanity of the 1911?
What, the green and red one with Hillary on the grip?
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, that was tremendous.
I'll admit that's the ugliest looking thing I've ever seen. Whoever put that together.
That's either the Mexican flag or the Italian flag. I can't figure out which one it is. But the Hillary on the grip, that's the brilliant touch right there, man. I mean, think about it. That guy made a gun that nobody will steal. You could leave that gun on the hood of your car in the worst neighborhood, and that thing will be there when you come back.
No, scrappers will steal it.
Possibly. I don't know, man. You walk up on that, and it's like, oh my God, no. I'd feel sorry for whoever owned it. I'd like leaving like $5 underneath it. But yeah, there have been some really tremendous contributions. Oh yeah. Yeah, that one. That one right there. There we go. Yeah, now it showed up in the stream. That is wow. Did that come in a box of cereal? Oh, that's a beauty.
Oh, here's a beauty. I'll show you something that's beauty. If you like Spurs and cowboy boots, here's something.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me? All the audio cut out for you guys. Hang on. You guys can't hear me, or you can? Alright, it's on my end. I'm going to shut down Discord and I'll fire it right back up. You guys hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep. Yeah,
welcome back.
I've got 5 more minutes, guys. But anyway, I'm gonna the kids have been staying up and they've been really good. So I want to make sure that they get to have their New Year's. You guys hear me? So I can hear you. Can you hear me? But anyway, yeah, no, the audio cut out, so I was like, oh crap. Well, I better get on that. I was like, man, them guys got awful quiet. But anyway, it pays to have a backup source. So that way you guys are monitored as well. Just kind of a heads up. I know Warsaw keeps forgetting. Don't post anything with people holding rifles or any guns. That's YouTube.
Yeah.
That's not me.
Right, of course, yeah. That's a new deal. Not a problem. Like I say, right now it's me. I think Brad started still in here, and that's it. And
where did Warsaw go?
He bailed out.
Oh, did he? Okay. I couldn't hear him bailing, so I didn't know. Brass, you guys content with talking for another couple minutes, and then I'll be back on just in a few minutes. Yeah, you heard the kids.
Yeah.
3 minutes.
Start the countdown.
But yeah. Well, anyway, yeah. Talk about anything you want. It don't matter.
Okay. So 2 minutes to kill. Well, no, 3 minutes by my clock for him to kill. Could we get a Happy New Year? At least for the Midwest. And then you boys in California, you got, what, 2 more hours after that? Yeah, got to get past the mountain time, so.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Are you Pacific or you're Mountain Time, right?
Yeah, mountain.
Okay, so you still got another hour to go.
Yeah, people aren't even really firing fireworks or anything here.
Really? Yeah, I was
I
kind of
heard one.
subdued here too.
I didn't make any tracer rounds, so I don't have anything to fire into the sky. So you laugh. It's rural enough that people do stuff like that here.
I 100% believe you. That's why I'm laughing. I'm like, I can imagine what on like a good New Year's it must look like there. It must look like freaking Baghdad when Operation Desert Storm started.
There was this, when I was younger, there was an older, like a cholo guy. And when New Year's would come, he would take a Browning high power and he would fire it off at, like a 45-degree angle toward the side of the town he didn't like.
Oh my God. He started sending in artillery fire.
Yeah, I don't think he ever hit anybody, thank God. But
yeah. Oh my God.
He'd probably get the wrong people. Some old lady in bed or something.
I know, right? People are insane.
Yeah, really. Some little girl got hit maybe a couple months ago here. I don't know what time of day it was, but a bullet came through the window and hit her in bed.
Shit.
I'm going to fire up the sensitivity of my mic so you guys can hear the kids go bonkers when the ball drops.
Yeah, oh yeah, you're in the last minute.
Yeah. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Hey! Happy New Year! Tell everybody on YouTube because they can hear you. Happy New Year!
All right. Now one more time zone down, 1 and 2 to go.
They're going to be going to bed here real soon.
In about 3 minutes.
Yep. So, anyway, guys, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Oh, buddy. Another year gone.
Yep.
Well, got big things planned for the channel this year. I did touch on them earlier, and that would be first big thing is my regular Saturday stream is going to be coming over to this channel. That's not going to be like an overnight change, but it will be a change that is going to be more as time goes on. First order of business is what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop 2 streams from Saturday's scheduling on my main channel, and I'm going to start directing people to start coming over here, and we'll do the first Saturday on this Saturday, this coming first Saturday of the month. We're going to be doing it over on the main channel. Next Saturday after that, we'll do it on the B channel, and we'll just do it every other Saturday for a couple of months, and by the time I go to California, it'll be 100% on the B channel. That being said, new year, we gotta do some new things. I do have some big plans when I go out to California. My main channel, I would like to get to 10,000 subscribers by the time I go out to California. Why is that? Because I would like to be able to walk into YouTube corporate and, be able to do pretty much whatever I want and talk to whoever I want. I would really like to get somebody on camera to talk to me about some of the policies that we've gotten to go through throughout the year and how they intend to work with gun channels moving forward. Not just gun channels, but people that they deem in the same category. Maybe the right of center types of people. That kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, as well, the next major purchase for the channel is going to be a new camera. That's one thing that I did want to do a new computer, but the last couple of projects that I've done, I wasn't as ecstatic with the quality of the video and everything, and realistically speaking, not many people are too interested or over eager, with me being in a studio talking to them, and especially with formats like this, where it's just more of a hangout. People aren't really interested in seeing the people. They're more interested in hearing the people. In addition to that, I do want to get a camera. That's going to be a first quarter purchase, hopefully. And then after that, I've got a couple of hired projects which have yet to get paid for, but they are done. Once I'm paid, I'll be able to get a camera. In addition to that, I have an RPK-74 we're going to be building on the main channel. We're not going to obviously build with the access pins. I'm going to be paying more attention to full 30 moving forward. I'm getting a lot of traffic over there. I'm getting more traffic on full 30 than I am on my main YouTube channel right now. So that right there tells me that there's an audience there that is reciprocating, and also I have a situation where we've got BitChute. I want to get that taken care of, and by the end of the year I'm going to have a lot more content on Vimeo. Vimeo is going to be a situation where I have dedicated videos for like patrons and stuff like that, and it's going to be, I would like to get to the point where let's just backtrack a little bit. Monetization on the channel, and Armed, I sent you a picture of that the other day. Monetization on this channel is actually coming back. A lot of the things that were getting demonetized on the channel are becoming monetized again. It's like this stream here. This stream isn't monetized. However, if it was on the A channel, my main channel, it probably would have been monetized, and I probably would have made a few bucks off of it, which is good, but not great. You know, it takes a while because you have to get to a certain dollar amount before YouTube even pays you out. So,
Right.
you know, but another thing of interest here, if there's a video that has my kids in it, a few people email me asking me why comments were disabled on my last video. That's the reason why. My kids are in it. YouTube's policy due to COPA is it makes it to where at first I thought likes and dislikes were disabled. That's not the case. They are still enabled. You know, you can like and dislike it all you want. But comments, you can't leave comments. And if you have ads from like traveling companies, because you're watching, you know, looking at traveling agencies and stuff, if you go on to that video and an ad does play, it could be about toothpaste. And let's just say you never brush your teeth or ever care to. You know, basically what it is if an ad does play, it's not a personalized ad. Which, honestly, I think I make more money on videos that have a setup like that than I do on videos that don't have a setup. It's like the videos that have limited or no ads, I actually make more money on some of them than I do on my other videos, which is crazy. Mm-hmm. But anyway, Armed, I'm sure you introduced yourself when you came in. What do you have planned for this year?
Just keep trying to grow, man. Like I said, I'm not the forward thinking, forward planning kind of guy. I just kind of go wherever I end up going.
Yep.
But it's gonna be just, let's just make videos. Let's just do stuff. Let's just be as nutty as I can possibly be. That's my plan.
There's nothing wrong with that at all. Brass, any plans for this year? Other than feeling sorry for Zeke for having to go to California for 3 months.
Oh, you'll have fun.
Oh, I'm not doubting that I'll have fun. I'm not doubting that I'll have fun at all. I was thinking about heading straight across to go through the mountains. I'm not going until late May, but I'll be out there for 3 months. But, you know, which is kind of crucial, because if I do have the 10,000 subs before I go out there, then I'll be able to go to like the YouTube studio and the YouTube space or whatever it's called out there. And I do want to use some of the things that they have available out there for the YouTube creator community. And I want to just kind of show that off. You know, yeah, I'm a black sheep, but you know what? I want to go out there and actually talk to somebody. You know?
What are you up to? Like 7,000, something like that? 7,000.
Well, yeah, but was it 7,300 somewhere in there?
You went up that time. You had that live stream going.
Yeah.
And that incident happened.
Yep. I don't want anything like that happening again. Well, the thing is, I had a lot of new people come in, and a lot of those new people came in because they were here, and a lot of that didn't translate into interactivity, which I want growth, but I want growth with people. I mean, I already have enough people watching that don't comment ever. I'm not complaining. Watch the video, hit the like button, hit the dislike button. I
do that with a lot of videos.
Yeah.
I subscribe to so many people. Even if I watch the video, there's just no time. I just don't comment, even if I like it.
And I'm the same. I'm the same way. You know, the view duration tells me whether people like it or not. And you know, it's like a lot of the people that voice their opinion on the Trump joke that I did on the drop test videos.
I still haven't seen that.
Oh, okay. Well, I make a Trump joke, and it's a running joke for the 3 video series. Well, anyway, the joke, a couple of people were actually offended by it, and you know that's you know, on them, I guess. You know, I mean, you can't apologize for being a comedian, but you know, it wasn't my intention to offend anybody or make people think that I don't support Trump or anything like that, or think that Trump should be impeached or anything. At the same time, a lot more people were actually supportive of the video and thought the joke was hilarious. So I've got all of this feedback on these videos, but here's the thing. Regardless of whether those guys had said anything, either side, my view duration is through the roof on them, and people are watching. The majority of people that are watching those videos are watching from the beginning to the end. So, you know, that right there, you know, that's what's telling you what's going on. That's what tells you this is a successful video, or this is a video that isn't working, you know. And, you know, YouTube has given me a lot more power to see a lot of this stuff over the last year and a half. And I'm very grateful for that. You know, that being said, is there anything that either of you two would like to see in the channel?
Dancing girls. Well, yes. Oh man, get out and shoot some, for crying out loud, will you?
I actually have a special outfit I'm going to be wearing for the next shooting video, and I guarantee a couple people are going to be offended.
Okay, that's good.
I mean, I'm sorry. Let me. But anyway, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I do have a Russian tracksuit that I'm ordering. You know, Olympic tracksuit. It's got the CCP on it and everything, but it's an Adidas running suit. So it's
right.
As soon as that gets here, I'm gonna do that. I'm getting a lot of hits on AK-74s. AK-74s and the AMD 65. As much as I hate taking that thing out to shoot, because what are you doing, Brass?
Yeah, that's why I had it muted. I'm sorting all the scrap metal that I picked up earlier.
Oh my goodness! I'm like, what are you doing?
All the shooting ranges, they've kind of coalesced kind of in my backyard. They blocked off a lot of different ones around the region. And I can't believe how much scrap people throw out there. People bring all kinds of metal things and TVs and shoot them up. And I've been doing all right, just going up there and picking up their trash and finding a lot of ammo. Sometimes you find like a magazine.
Oh, it's amazing what people will leave behind.
They bring a lot of cool metal stuff. Microwaves, I can take them apart and get the copper out. You know, take the transformer out, cut the cables off.
Yep. Well, and you know,
bunch of cans.
Oh yeah, a lot of people think that stuff's junk, but I'll tell you, them nickels add up quick.
Yeah, they do. I'm trying to sell the brass to reloaders. I'd rather get a little more money than if you can sell it for scrap. Even here, you'll maybe get like $1.20, $1.40 a pound.
Yeah.
And then, but no, you know, when I sell stuff, it kind of dies off around the holidays. I've noticed that. I sell stuff on a Craigslist and Arms List, and I almost sell nothing around the holidays. I'm hoping it'll pick back up. I've probably got like 10,000 cases of 223, 9, 40, 45, 30F6, 308.
Orion Fixer says, Zeke, you could hand out $100 bills on Main Street and someone would be offended. That's true. That's very true. Now, I find you know, there are certain people that habitually get offended by me, and it perplexes me as to why they keep coming back. It's like, if you don't like what you see, go away. I mean,
Well, look how
you have
all
to
the people.
you have to make the conscious effort to come to the channel.
All those people got offended that rapper was throwing money out on the street. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, how ludicrous. The dude's giving money away. Come on.
Yeah, I bet you those people were happy.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't be complaining.
And really, so what if they went and bought booze or drugs or whatever? Who cares?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, that's $100 they didn't have before.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it changed somebody's life.
And it didn't hurt him at all. You know, he was not.
No.
He's not hurting for money.
No. It's like the murder trains that they used to have go through the West. You know, where rich people would, just target shoot pheasants and stuff going down the railroad.
Yeah.
And
I've seen those old paintings.
yeah, and the poor people would follow the trains. Well, a win-win.
Yep.
That's like over in Africa. That's what they do. I mean, I mean, it is kind of pretty messed up that rich people are like, oh well, the peasants can just eat what we leave behind. We don't want, carcass after we gather the ivory off of it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm gonna be building an AK-74 drop gun. So a lot of people have been giving me some positive feedback on the drop gun. Now I know I did a review on the puff gun magazines, but a lot of people want me to redo that with different colors. So I'm going to be revisiting the puff gun magazines as far as the drop gun's concerned. I'm probably going to be re-receivering that thing because that poor Tapco flat can't take much more. I mean, the Bulgarian magazines, they gave
That
her a
poor
beating.
stock, though. What about that poor rare PSL style Romax stock?
Well,
I used to have one of those,
I've got.
but it couldn't take the double stack. It only took the single stack.
Yep. I actually come across the Star 2 receiver the other day, and as much as I wanted it, the more I thought about it, the thing didn't even have a feed ramp, so I'm like, there's really not much that I would be interested in doing to it in order to make it what it should be. And I just said, forget it. It's not worth it. But I don't know. It is what it is. We only got 5 people watching right now. Let's see what the oh wow, average view duration. In spite of the fact that we really didn't have a set in stone topic, 23 minutes. Heck yeah, not bad. I don't know. Let's see here. How many people did end up showing up? 10. About 10 people. Hang on, there's a spike there. 11 people. Not bad. Not bad for the B channel. Usually we get about 8 to 12 people on the B channel. Pretty good turnout, especially for a New Year's stream, and especially since I haven't streamed in a little while. It's, I don't know, 56 views, not too bad. I don't know. Any thoughts on anything, guys? As far as okay, Armed, you're a patron. Is there anything you would like to see in the Patreon side? Because I am going to be starting up a couple of Patreon only projects. Hopefully I can get started on one of them before I get out to California. If not, then I'm just going to have to figure something out. But other than that, is there anything you'd like to see on the Patreon side?
No, some more like Patreon only things where you can do stuff there that you can't do on YouTube, like you did with the AIM-74.
Okay.
Maybe another a live one. I like those, the live hangout while you're doing stuff. Those are cool.
You know, as far as the last one that we did, you know, the whole premise behind it, I thought that was great. When I debarreled that Ames,
Yeah.
that was fantastic. You guys really got a kick out of that. By the way, yeah, I cannot gunsmith on YouTube. There are things I can still do, but I can't do it to a gun. So,
Right.
but anyway, I do have workarounds. YouTube has been very fantastic at working with me and telling me what I can do, what I can't do, and where the gray area is. And I don't want to be in the gray area. I want to be completely in the green area. And so far, so good. I'm in the green area, but man, I'll tell you the channel. Oh my goodness, Bryce, how long have you been with the channel? You've been with it for a little while, haven't you?
Yeah.
Were you
Over
here,
a year, I think now.
Were you here before when most of my videos got nailed by YouTube? Or did you come in right after that?
Probably after that.
Oh man. Oh, I'll tell you. That's how
You were complaining about all this stuff when I came around that
yeah.
YouTube had shadow banned you and all this stuff, and your subscribers weren't going up, and that's when I came around.
I'm still kind of there. but
I don't even think I saw your channel when I was looking up how to build AKs on YouTube.
Yeah. No,
Back
it's
in
like
2014 or something even.
Yep.
I don't remember seeing your channel. I came across some other guy's channel that just welded his together, so that's what I copied.
Yeah. Well, and you know the crazy thing is, if you Google me, you'll find me quicker than you will on YouTube. It's like I believe it was Riemann was talking to me before he started becoming regular on the channel after the New York situation, or it's I might be. I might be mistaken on who it was, but Raymond's ringing a bell on that. But anyway, they were trying to research my YouTube channel and couldn't find it, and the only thing that they remembered was the email address, and I don't remember if it was him or not. It might have been, but no, the best way to get a hold of me, Zeke at ZekeShoots.com. I mean, it is what it is. This is the day and age we live in. You know, I try to be as even-handed as I can be. I don't chew into YouTube or anything. I mean, they're gonna do what they want. It's their freaking sandbox. I mean, I know people will riot when they hear somebody saying that, but you know, I can't stop them from pulling the plugs right out of the walls and shutting their doors. You know, that's. I mean, none of us can. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you know, a lot of people are like, "Oh, freedom of speech." Okay, well, if you made the internet, then it's on you. But whatever. Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
there's a video.
Okay, Remus
There's a video
about the Virginius thing. So, go ahead.
There's a video I've been looking for, and I don't know if it's been scrubbed from the internet or what. I've heard you say you remember it. There was a video with Obama in the Ukraine when he was a senator, and they're taking Russian SKS. They're taking the stocks off them, putting the trigger and all that back on it, and putting the guns into a foundry and melting them, and then burning the stocks to heat the factory. And they're taking artillery shells and you know, taking them up. They're just demilling all kinds of stuff. And I watched that video a few times, maybe like 8, 9, 10 years ago. I can't find it anywhere.
I know exactly what video you're talking about. It was kind of made like a Vox video, or not a Vice video.
I thought it was maybe like, no, I don't know. I thought it was maybe on something
Vice.
like a UN
Uh-huh.
or one of those groups that follows like arms and disarmament around the world.
Yep. No, I know exactly what video you're talking about. There's a couple of videos like that out there.
There's some similar ones, but not.
Yeah, Obama was in that video, and he was going around touring it, and that sucker, I don't know, unless we're Mandela affecting it, I don't know.
And then the guy at the factory was saying, yeah, it's kind of weird that we're, destroying guns instead of making them, but whatever, pays for his food.
Yeah, and they're in a civil war of all things. Oh yeah, no, let's just shovel them into a foundry.
Yeah, I think that was kind of right before it. They got rid of like 720,000 small arms. That's where most of the Mosins here came from. Some of them they destroyed, some of them they sold to civilians around the world. I remember a bunch went to Libya, a bunch went to a whole bunch of other countries.
Yep.
And then later they're begging for weapons after they destroyed millions of artillery shells, rockets, guns.
Yep. Well, the thing is, what they did was pulled their pants down and bent over for Russia. That's exactly what they did.
They got paid. NATO and the West went over there and paid them to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, they caused the problem by doing that. I mean,
it's kind of like what's happened with Iran in the Middle East. Supposedly, our politicians and everybody want to thwart Iran, but it seems like everything they've done has put Iran in a more advantageous spot.
Yeah.
Like in Iraq. Iran has a lot of control in Iraq now. They have way more sway in Syria than they ever had. They have way more sway in Yemen and a whole bunch of other places.
Yeah, I mean, all I hear is how much control they have over the region.
They've kind of united the Shia.
Yep.
Way more than they used to be.
Well, and kind of touching on that subject, I mean, yeah, they hate Israel. Yeah. A lot of people don't really know who actual Israel is, and that's a problem. So when over there, when they are talking about Israel, they are talking about that little piece of sand. Yes, they are. They're also talking about us. They lump all of us in the same camp as them. And
they even lump Saudi in there too.
Yeah, and they say we're all Israel. And they know who we are, but we're too ignorant to think about who we are. And you have to know who you are to understand your enemy. And we're gonna go over there and I've been drinking a little bit today, so I don't want to get into this conversation.
I'm gonna go down the rabbit hole. Just let it out.
No, but seriously though, the amount of people that do not understand when our guys go over there, whether they're black, Asian, or whatever, they see that U.S. flag and they say, Israel. May as well be the Star of David. That's exactly what they think of us. We're no different in their eyes. But that's a topic for another day. But I mean, it'd be very uniting in this country if everybody understood that.
Yeah. We should probably just leave it alone, though.
Oh, I know.
Just making it worse and worse and worse and worse.
Yeah. Just, I don't know. Raymond says, can talk this whole conversation in Discord almost the whole day. Yep. I completely agree there. One of the benefits of Discord is we can have private chats. Like we can have a chat like this, like what we're doing right now. We can even step it up a notch and go a little bit more controversial, but we can do it in private. We don't have to do it out in the open. And, if you're in the Discord, you're more than welcome, but we do have a little bit of a vetting process. And, the steps are, we usually typically, see how you are. We kind of look into you, we just kind of, for lack of better words, when we make people, bring people up the ladder, it's like we're trying to determine who is the next disciple of Christ. Not near that bad, but almost that. We just, we try to weed out the Judases. I don't know, Arm, do you have a better analogy for that?
Oh, I don't know, dude. It's look, it's the great Satan and the little Satan, and we're all Satan, and you know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm of the feeling, yeah, the further we get the hell away from there, the better off we're gonna be.
Well, the thing is, you know, I'm watching this documentary about when Russia went in, and it was filmed during the time when Russia was in Afghanistan. And my oldest and I were watching. I said, "Can you believe that our boys are over there dying over the same piece of junk land that these guys are dying over?"
And probably getting killed with some of the same guns we gave the Mujahideen.
Oh yeah. Not only were they killing Russians with the guns that we gave them, they were killing our guys with the guns that we gave them.
A lot of Chinese AKs plus a lot of others.
Yep.
But they were getting brand new Type 56 from China.
Oh yeah, brand new. Yep. Yep.
Well, it's like the same thing we did in Syria, arming the jihadis to overthrow Assad, and just kind of ignoring, you know, the things that they were doing, or if they were handing over the weapons to ISIS or whatnot.
Yep.
Yeah, that was our previous administration. Yeah, what a smart move that was. Bunch of morons.
All right, guys, I'm going to kill this stream because it's over 3 hours. I'm going to kill this stream, and I'm going to fire it right back up. So if anybody's in the chat and would like to continue the conversation, you're more than welcome to hang around. If you're in the Discord, don't go anywhere because you won't notice anything. I'll change backgrounds. Give me about 5 minutes to reset up. Anyway, if you're in this stream right now, it'll fire back up and you won't even notice a thing. So, anyway, we'll be right back.